this will work so well for you. So whatever grips you want to work, bump, you can do your crossover, you can do your straight. We're getting to our uncontested strangling hand, okay? Now, look, no matter how good your whole neck penetration system is, and it'll work a lot for you, there's always going to be that stubborn fucker who's just not going to let you under his neck. He's just like, no, I'm not getting choked today, no fucking way, bump. So we can't break through with our arms, okay? So we're going to have to mix it up. I'm going to have to start using my legs to strangle him, okay? So we're going to look for a rear triangle. So, remember I was saying about a head trap, how my choking arm, my head has to be opposite side to his head? I'm going to give all that up now. I can't get a choke. I'm giving up on the choke, okay? I'm going for something else. So I'm going to bring my strangling hand around onto this side of his head here, okay? Kind of framing off his neck nearly here, okay? So not that it's just here or here, just kind of framing on his neck a little bit. So boom to here. I'm not going for a choke anymore. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to lift up, and again I'm going to expose the veins of his wrist here again, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to match them with the veins of my own wrist. Boom. Kind of like this arm lock position. But I'm very strong here, he's not. He's nearly like an Americana for him. I can bring my other arm in and cup and hug here as well, okay? Very hard for him to get out of this. And he doesn't even have it, like his other arm's not in the mix at all, okay? So, boom, digging in, it's just not working. I'm not getting a choke, whatever, he's got an iron chin. So I'm gonna bring this over and take away that head trap. Lift this up, exposing the veins of his wrist, and I'm going to match them with my own, okay? And then I'm just going to come around and hug here, and I'm going to pull it in, connecting his knuckles to my chest. He tries to pull away from this, there's no strength there at all. No strength there at all. If he is an absolute savage and he starts, I can kick this out a bit and just even extend him up a bit more so he has less, okay? So here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to extend this and bring him over the whole way across to my right, and I'm going to scissor my legs. So I'm going to bring him over this way, and I'm going to scissor my legs in like this, okay? I'm keeping his knuckles attached to my chest, and my head is right over his head, okay? I have to make sure I have everything wedged in here nice and tight, lads. If this is loose, obviously he's gone, and if my left leg is loose here, he's just going to be able to turn into me, and that's going to be gone as well, okay? I need to be able to scissor so I'm completely wedging him in here, alright? Once I have that, I'm going to lock up an initial triangle. So all I'm going to do is extend my left leg and then bring it back in as I bring in my foot, okay? And that's the initial triangle. That's not going to be strong enough. So here's what I'm going to do. Still keeping his hands connected here to my chest. And look at my head's over his head. That's actually a big detail. If your head's away from here, you're going to struggle doing it. So as much your head over his head as you can. I'm going to hand assist it. So I'm going to reach down, grab my foot, and I'm not just pulling my foot up into the back of my knee, which I am doing, but I'm also bringing this knee up here as well, okay? So I'm going to grab and I'm going to bring this up as I cinch in everything nice and tight, okay? See how that all pushed him up and got under his neck? Now to get a tap, it's very simple. I'm just going to bring my left knee to my right knee and just squeeze down and get a tap, okay? And that's a rear triangle. If he's defending a choke with his arms, he won't be able to defend it with his leg. Boom, can't get it. Bring this across, frame, pull this up, match your wrist to his wrist. 2 on 1, connect. I'm kicking here with my left leg to bring him over and then scissor my legs to this side. Everything's nice and tight, okay? I'm going to stretch out, get an initial triangle, and then I'm going to hand assist by bringing it up, bringing this knee up, and that's an important detail, lads. Don't just bring it up here. It doesn't really do anything. You bring it up here, and then you get the squeeze. The reason why we have to do this hand assisted one is, like, it's the same with any triangle. Now I can't finish a triangle, like some people do, but I never do, but you know, just squeezing your knees together or maybe pulling down or whatever. Do you see how his elbows or his shoulders in my triangle? Now I'm squeezing through, like his armpit and his shoulder and all that, and it takes a tremendous amount to squeeze. I never finish triangles like this. I think that's bullshit. That's just gooning. What we want to do is be able to swing up and cut an angle. Now whenever I lock up, look where his shoulder is. It's completely tucked out of my triangle, and you get a very, very strong strangulation, because now it's my leg versus neck and a little bit of his arm, not my legs versus his armpit and his shoulder and all this. I don't want to have to squeeze through that. That's too much work. It's the exact same thing with a rear triangle. So whenever I have it locked up here, his shoulder's a little bit in the triangle, so whenever I adjust, it takes it right out of it. Now whenever I go left to right, it's very, very powerful. And that pull up, even if he's tucking his chin, it's not like, it's against your leg. He's not going to do it. So we're here, we're here, we're here, we're here, we're here. We're going to bring it to the other side, and again, we're not just out here or anything, it's a frame. It's really like an arm wrestling position here, okay? And then we go, boom. Attach it here, I'm going to extend this out, and that's going to bring him around, and then I'm just going to scissor my legs in. Everyone see that? That has to be tight. That's loose, it's gone. The whole thing will go to shit. So, I'm not like going like here and wrapping up a triangle. All I'm doing is extending my left leg and then bringing this back in. It's not going to be tight enough, I'm going to reach down while still keeping this here, and I'm going to hand assist and pull this up. And then I want my shoelaces around the back here, tuck it in nice and tight, okay? Easy finish, lads. My left knee comes down to my right knee, and I get a tap. One more time. Okay, play around with that.